right, I'm back. Yeah, and well, there you go. I mean, there's the hypocrisy right there. But don't bother telling them that, let them live in their own little world. But what would happen if we just realized that simple truth, that we're here to just treat each other as equals and to live in a society, that's based on that? What would happen? Wouldn't that be shared prosperity? Wouldn't we feel closer to God that way? Don't people who do good things for other people feel closer to God than people who do not, who do things for their own personal reasons? And that can be drawn back, subconscious, beyond all the Bible talk, beyond the excuses in religion that your mom or dad ever taught you, beyond everything that you ever saw on TV, beyond anything that you were ever taught by your school teacher, your friends, your coworkers, anyone you've ever met, you know you're built with these set of rules of right and wrong. You're built with it. As a child, no, you may not know. And it's true. You can program. I mean, programming takes a long time. So some programming gets out of whack, some, is systematic. Such as, slavery. Slavery was systematic. Um, they knew that black people could build things. They built this entire country. I mean, when you think about it, I could I really blame them now that I think about it? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can blame them, but could I blame them? Well, as in, now that I think about it from their point of view, as in, I'm a European guy, and I'm ticked off. Okay, just I gotta take myself and put myself in their shoes. I have to do that. I have an open mind, and you should too. So put yourself back in their shoes. You're pissed off because you have a king and he's a real pain in the ass. You and a group of people, want your own religion, want your own way of control, and since you don't like the king, you want to do your own thing anyway. So you go to this country, you go to Africa or whatever, sometime, I think you can follow along here. You chill out with these people. You see what they've built. You've seen what they can do. You've seen that they're creative. You've seen the talent. You take it and you say, wow, we need that. We need people like that. And just to make this is going to be an ignorant rant right now. So you're gonna have to excuse me because the intelligence that I give you has to be equally balanced by the ignorance. There's just parts of me that I need to say that sound stupid and ignorant, but that's just out of my frustration of history. So let me say it and just get it out of there. And I know you can disagree, and I'm just gonna have to take that. So, but for me, it's about my theory about perfection and about the power of perfection and what's near perfection. If you think about it, I believe perfection to be an ongoing constant that never changes. But I believe perfection can be best represented by a circle. And this circle represents 360 degrees, so we call it, but it represents a perfection that is beyond bounds because it has no beginning and no end, and it is beyond, it's something that we really don't understand. Because if you think about the circle, um, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. If you think about the circle, it's perfect in every way. It's perfect on all sides, all things being equal through every dimension. So it isn't surprising that what we appreciate are things with curved lines. Nothing natural is curved. I mean, nothing natural is straight. The straight line is a derivative of the 360-degree circle. That's all it is. The straight line is actually just imaginary. I mean, there's no such thing as a straight line. It's just a derivative of the circle. It's half of something that's complete. So if it's half of something that's complete, it's not complete. It's imperfect. And if it's imperfect, then it's pointless. So if you think about how we use communication through waves, sound waves, and energy waves. Water moves in waves, air moves in waves, you know, and all energy, all natural energy moves in waves. They don't move in straight lines at all. So think about our women. Now bring it back to our women. I'm kind of bringing it back now. Think about black people or Africans. They're shapely. You know, up here and down here and just shapely. And this shape form is really appreciated. That's why I believe guys are in nice asses, a nice round ass, because the shape represents perfection. A flat booty is imperfect. Nobody likes a flat booty, okay? Nobody. And if you like a flat booty, you into the imperfections. So it's kind of weird like that. That's kind of like my little theory on the circle and its applications and things like that. I mean, man's greatest invention was the wheel. 306, yes. 360, yes. The circle, yes. It represents an ongoing perfection. You can't find anything that is on this planet that's natural that is a straight line. You can't find it. You can't find it. Atoms, molecules, circle, 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 triangles, squares, they're just derivatives of that. 80, 90 degree angle, a derivative of 360 degrees, which is imperfect. So no matter what shape that you build, it'll always be imperfect. The only perfect shape that you can ever build will be a circle. So whatever vehicle, maybe the perfect vehicle is a circle. Maybe the perfect um yeah, maybe the perfect vehicle for transporting anything has to do with the circle, one way or another. It'll have to be 360 degrees, so we call it. So if you had to represent something that's perfect, you would I would say a circle. And if you were to represent something like God, I would say the best shape he can represent to me would be a circle. So maybe God would be maybe God's a circular shape. So I don't know. That's my small rant on that. But back to what I was mentioning earlier. Before I run out of time about Africans being able to build. I believe they understood this, and we were brought to America, built up the country. The rest was history. But it's just kind of odd how things came together that way. I'm running out of time again. Let me hit you up on another video.